Welcome back, whippersnappers. This is Gramps. We are in Shapez 2 hard mode, the dimensions update, watching trains just rocket on in with deliveries like crazy. Love it. Love it, love it. So, we've got everything all set up. We've got a couple of tasks that are still finishing up. You see they are delivering in. And it's so nice. Look at that. It just immediately goes up full speed. And a full delivery. There's no waiting on belts. You can get rid of all this stuff, but not a big priority. So what I wanted to do today is get our train lines kind of more organized. This one is almost done, and when that's done, then we're gonna switch over to that. Let's go take a look here. Yeah, that's not going to finish it off. 5,400 becomes 5,760. Yeah, you know, once we get two more, and that's just one there. All right, we're good. We're good. I'm going to... Yeah, that's going to be enough right there. Okay, so I'm going to get this piece added in now. Yeah, we are no longer going to be doing this. So can we... let's try this. Oops. Go down. Sure, why not? So here, I'm gonna clear that one out, and that one. So let's take a look at this. Our next shape on this task, the last one on this task, is this, and it has that little red spiky tail there. Everything else is the same. So excellent. Yeah, this is gonna go in there, and that's gonna go in there. And then over here, yeah, we can just get rid of the couple shapes that were still in there. Perfect. And over here, yeah, these are chugging in pretty quickly. Another 3 going. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Ooh. Yeah, perfect. These trains that pick up from the tasks are never going to be full. You know, they'll have, at best, you know, something like that. Just one package of each layer. But because they go so quickly, there's never going to be full. And that's okay. Alright, so let's do this. I want to just bring everything up right here. So I'm going to just run down the tracks. To wherever they come in. There we go. And then this one here, just gonna run it straight in. Alright, so that kills this whole track. Then down here, right here, we're gonna do that. And And just, oops, disconnect that. And then we have this one. And you know what? I think I'm just going to do this. Because I want it to leave this space here. Just because of adding on, you know, having more yeah, to make more. Right. Words can be hard. Let me get rid of that, and this. Awesome. So those are all coming in that way now. Now this guy comes in from way out here. Oh, and then that's a different layer, different level. So it's right over here. I'm gonna take this, drop it down to 1, and bring it across. And pop it into there. Which is our main line, right? Yes, it is. That was here. And disconnect that. And all this. And wait for this train to go in. There we go. Alright, let's go and take care of this guy. That one is done. That was our left side, I believe. Yep. Okay. All this gets to go bye-bye. So that was an easy one. That was great. Let's take a look at some more tasks. Yeah, let's get going on this guy. So this is easy. We've got a checkerboard football, and then eventually gets topped by a checkerboard circle, which gets topped by another checkerboard circle, which then gets topped by just an hourglass windmill, and then it all gets swapped around for this. I think literally... Oh, that's not literally a swap, is it? Because if I just take that... Oh no, it kind of is. Like if I take these 4 quadrants, if I take this quadrant and rotate it and put it over here, this one rotated, put it over here, then we end up with this shape. Okay. So we can do that. Alright, so let's start here. So we need an hourglass for circles and an hourglass for squares. Let's go wild and put it on the correct layer. Alright. This needs to be rotated and painted. This one's fine. So I can take this and put it into a stacker. Again, rotated, doesn't matter what direction, painted. Go. That's it. We can delete the items that are in there. Alright. Excellent. Quick and easy. Now, I'd like to do the same thing that we did down below with this guy. So let's do this. I'm going to start up here. No, except be ambitious. Ah. Oof. Alright, you're getting sent back. Sorry. Things are gonna get sent back for a minute here. That guy's gonna go there. And this guy is already dead. Yeah. And these two tracks are dead. And I could take this and quickly... Oh, I mean... okay. So we're going to get rid of this. By the way, if any of this is helping you out or you're enjoying this series at all, I always appreciate a like and a subscribe. We're now headed towards our next milestone, which is 400. Looking forward to that. Actually, I'm gonna get rid of this. Go one lower. And then we can also do that for this. Just gets rid of all these guys. No emergency reason to do any of this. I'm just trying to clean things up a bit. And these guys are going to head on down south a little bit. Come in that way. So wait, we can just do that. There. Even better. Alright. So that is going to be as opposed to doing this. Get rid of all this. And then same over here. And this is going to be for our blueprint friends. But we also do need to update. So we could work on that too. There's so many things right now. Let's claim some operator shapes. Another operator shape. Hey, there goes our first layer. Done. So, second layer, same thing, but with circles. So, yeah, we're going to need to do this differently for circles. We're going to run that through our cutter. And then run that through our cutter. So take this and pump it up there. Alright. So, let's do a counterclockwise rotate for you, and we will do a clockwise rotate for you. No, wait, no, let's not. Let's do them both the same. That way you're on the bottom, you're on top. Then we're going to do a double cut. Oh no, sorry. I've fallen into a trap. This is not what I want to do at all, right? What I want to do is have a clear, an uncolored circle, and then a red circle, and then I want to swap them, run them through our little checkerboard swapper. And that should, our checkerboard. Yeah, like that. All right, so that means this is going to go a little slower. Oops. That's okay. And checkerboard. You can see that we made this blueprint a while ago, before we had a 2x2. Otherwise I would have just made it with a 2x2. Right, almost there. Yay, and of course it's not lined up the right way. This one is. Oh, it's... that's right, we end up with them all different. So, these ones are correct, where the top left is gray. So top left is good. And here, top left is the other two, of course. All right, this whole thing could be very redone. I'm just gonna do this. And do the same here. Okay. And these are going to come out a whole different exit. So we will do just one of these. And then these will come out this way. And do the same. So, like so, and like so. Okay. Yay. And those are gonna go in there. And then we'll just cram these all in here. So it's actually not gonna be slower. I take that back. I take it back. Because it is doing half the work down here, but then it's kicking out twice as many. So that equals, 1. Right? Is my math right on that? I think we're good. Okay, so that's done for that. How are we doing over here with our little guy? I mean, are you just coming in now? Why? Oh no, are we out of a color? Why is nothing getting through here? Why is it so slow? Right. Coming in very slowly. Why? Why are you like this? And this one is packed. This one is not packed. Because I'm missing stuff from down here. Because we were out of windmills. Okay. Alright, there goes a packet. So this should be 180. Pretty soon. Right now. Right now. Why are you not? Why are you not the right thing? Yes. Come on. It's 1, 2, 3 layers high. It's this same shape all the way down except for the bottom. Oh no. That's why. It did change. It changed from circles to circles and... Alright. So we need circles and windmills. And I guess I was getting ready for that here. Or not. I don't know what I don't know what's going on here. All right. We need a we need this. Right. So we don't need that. We need an hourglass of this. And we need a quarter of that. We need them to get stacked up. So, hourglass. Alright. I'm going to take all of this. First of all, I'm going to disconnect that. Okay, I'm just going to put you up here for now. And we can kill you off. And that will get this getting backed up in the meantime. Okay, now I'm going to do an hourglass of this. Let's get us that. All right, and actually, we don't want that. We want this. So there we go. We want that hourglass. Then we just want a quarter of you. So it means a cutter. And then a rotate. Destroy. And then where are we? And then we need a 180. Alright, now we're gonna glue you guys together. We're gonna get a stacker. Then we need a painter. Paint you green. Then we're gonna get you married up with this guy. Then get you married up with this guy. That, my friends, should be it. Make sure that's empty. It is. So we're getting those in. Alright. There we go. Much better. And now see, this has a good backlog of stuff. And this guy is done. So let's do that. Same thing that we just did, but blue. Instead of red. Alright. So I'm going to take all of this. Nope. Just this. Do that there. Now, we're going to do blue instead of red. And this is going to be the wrong way, I believe. So I think it's going to be, it's going to be top left gray. So I'm going to, instead of having to deal with all this, I'm just going to give it a quarter rotate on our way to be stacked right here. Yep. Perfect. Okay. All right, so these are all, you know, again, you can see these tasks are pretty straightforward. I think what I'm going to do to speed things up a bit is wait till we have something tricky like this. This one's going to be a little tricky. All right? I think. This whole task here is just so easy. Although, with the mixing colors, all right, I want to show you how I'm going to do that. But then you'll see it, and it's pretty basic. Once we do that, then this one, and there's nothing tricky about that. This one, there's really nothing tricky. So I may skip some of these. I mean, I'll do them, so we get those sweet, sweet research points. But then I think I'm just gonna skip them. Like this one, it's the same thing. Doubled up. So for this one, I would probably start designing this first and then just cut it in half. You know, this one, again, easy. It just has pins. This is where we start getting pins. I think really it gets tricky. Like even this is easy, even though it's got pins on the top. It's easy because we have pins as a shape. So I think it doesn't get super tricky really until we get into crystals. So maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe, in fact, maybe I will just sort of skip those once they're done and just come on down here and start working on crystals. Start with 36 and do all these. 39 is the one that I had a request for, so we're going to get to that one for sure. If there are any other ones that you want to specifically see, then ask away. This one is really... This looks tricky. This one is super duper easy. Because that's an easy shape. Exact same shape, just white instead of yellow. Then this just adds another layer, in fact, of the same thing on top of it. And then you just run that whole thing through a cyan crystallizer. Boom. That's done. Then, instead of cyan, you run it through a purple crystallizer, magenta. Super easy. This one is pretty easy too. So you start off with that, and run it through a blue crystallizer, and you get that. Then you just drop that red on top. You drop these two on top, then run the whole thing through a cyan crystallizer. And then it changes to this, which is like a completely different shape. So this one's a little trickier. We'll figure that one out, though. I think one of the secrets with the crystal shapes is, especially with the stacked and spaces and all that stuff, is you have to start thinking them not as layers, but as quarters, so, or quadrants. So how do you create just this quadrant here of ding, 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 and ding? Then you create that twice, and you put it together, and you've got this half. Then you've got, you know, this guy over here. That's not necessarily how I would do that one, but for the trickier ones like this, that's how I would go about it. Okay? And we'll get there. We will get there. Alright, let's come back here. Let's take a quick look down at our blueprints. So our blueprint right now, we're creating our no, it's the yeah, we're creating the 10-point blueprint, and all we need to do to turn it into a 20-point is add this guy on top, this little white guy here. So I think we should probably do that. We should also just increase things a bit. You can see we don't have... We need more of these cyan shapes coming into the bottom. So, this guy's done. Oops, where are we? Alright, there we are. Oh wait, we can get rid of all this. Alright, that's what was confusing me. Kidoke. So we're gonna cut that off, and I'm going to just do a windmill hourglass blue. So let's start off with hourglass. We'll do painter. Done. And we just need a stacker. There we go. That's it. In the meantime, we're going to come and just clear out all of this. And this is going. I forgot to mention that. So good. This one is almost done. Okay, so this episode was more of just sort of some cleanup, some organization, get some more tasks done. I think next episode we're going to come in and start working on this final milestone. I did have a question in the comments. Am I going to be building a MAM? Heck yeah. We're definitely going to build a MAM. And we already have some of the infrastructure set up. We're going to use these as our, loading points. Left and right. To feed in. And we're going to do that. We have, we've purchased all the elements, all the wiring, so we're good to go for that. So we can look forward to that. In fact, maybe I'll even just use this as our loading. I don't know. So we're only going to have one MAM will be regular shapes, and then we would do a crystal MAM separately. Although depending on timing now, because 1.0 is coming out in a month or so, I don't know. We may hold off on the crystal MAM and do that once the regular comes out. And when regular comes out, I need to ask this earlier in the video when I still have people watching, because I think not a lot of people are watching right now. If you are, thank you so much. I'm going to ask you a question right now, and just let me know when 1.0 launches. Should we just go right into insane mode? I've not done insane mode. I even personally have not done insane mode. Should we just do insane mode? Here comes our last delivery of this guy. Boom. You know, should we just go for it? Is what I'm asking. I think I might. I just think I might. So, let me know your preference. Maybe I'll do that, and maybe then I'll also separately have like a beginner's video for people just getting into it. But not for you. You guys are old timers. You've been here forever. You know what's up. Windmill. All right. Before I go, let's beef up our windmills. It's this guy here. This wire right here, which is this one. Which is from here, which is from here. Yep. It's this one down here. All right. So, we do have a bunch of windmill pieces here. I'm going to double the red trains. Then I'm also going to... let's double these up. Or get some more of these guys going. And get those rolling in. Excellent. Beautiful, wondrous, magical, all that good stuff. We are cruising along. Thank you so much for joining. Catch you next episode. We'll get started on Milestone 11. This is Gramps, signing off.